Hey y'all, welcome back to the DIY Entrepreneurs Reaction Show. I'm so glad you decided to tune in with me today. Go ahead and hit that like button and become a subscriber to the channel if you are not already a subscriber. I would really appreciate that. Today we're going to be reacting, or I do want to review a Shark Tank update. And I let this play out during a commercial while I was recording the other pitch, and I wanted to come back to it because it was something different. And so this one guy, he came onto the Shark Tank a couple of seasons ago with a total different a total different product. But then some things happened. It didn't work out the way that the business was supposed to. He did get an investor, but he came back using the premise to how he built his first product. He came up with something totally different, and now he's doing better than he did with his first product with the second service that he's offering. And I just really think that is a real good testament to when you're sticking in with your entrepreneurship journey, and something may not work out for the first time, but if you're sticking with it, you'll be open up to a little bit more ideas and probably problems that you can help solve just by what you did in your first iteration of your product. So I just really think it is very inspiring to us entrepreneurs out here, and I just thought that it would be great for the channel. So enjoy.
In season 5, Pat Crowley made a deal with Mark Cuban for his cricket protein bars, Chapul.
Let's go make some chirping money.
Let's see what he's up to now.
After closing a deal with Mark, Chapul Cricket Bars hopped into 500 retail locations nationwide. But what we learned was that most of our sales were first-time purchases, and we had a hard time getting people to buy again. Some of the national retailers ended up dropping us. And in 2018, our manufacturer out of the blue went out of business. We had no product whatsoever. The future of Chapul was really unclear at that point. We had to
So I wasn't listening the first time it ran to that. So they were actual cricket bars. So bars made with insect. And they identified the problems. They had problems with getting return customers. People would purchase it the first time, but they wouldn't purchase it the second time. And so I didn't catch that the first time when it ran through. And so, and I didn't catch that they were actually cricket bars. And so
come to the realization that maybe bars weren't the answer.
People weren't ready, but things have changed, haven't they?
Now we're set up to be one of the global leaders in insect agriculture. In nature, plant matter falls to the ground, insects eat it, and they create a healthy soil. What we do, we take food waste, feed it to the insects, and we're left with two products, the insects themselves and a healthy soil amendment.
It lumps up the insects, which turns into fertile soil. So these farms can be far more efficient, far better for the environment. The first mission didn't pan out the way you expect, and you have to pivot. And you've been able to turn it into something special.
Mark was with us every step along the way, and we were fortunate enough to meet a
global leader for insect agriculture.
Massive name in entrepreneurship in the food world, Daniel Lubetsky. This is years before he was even a shark, and he invested in us at a critical point when our company needed it most.
I was so taken by his energy that I told him, here's my business card, if you ever need anything, give me a call. He's pivoted and learned a lot on how to actually scale, and we've been very happy to continue to invest in it.
2021 has turned out to be our best sales year ever, with $400,000 in sales, totaling $2 million in lifetime sales. But the real success lies ahead. Chapul is paving the path to our $50 million insect farm. It's a robotic farm that will divert 10 truckloads of food waste every single day and create 50 to 75 new jobs. Chapul is expected to be operational by next year for our farm that will produce $20 million in revenue every single year. I have 3 kids, and when I look into their eyes, it's the driving force behind everything I do, to keep going when it gets hard. Because they need us now more than ever. With everything we're doing at Chapul, I know I can sleep at night knowing that I'm giving my family and the planet a brighter future.
Isn't that cool? Like the guy, they made some cricket bars. They didn't pan out for customers. They couldn't get people to come back and repurchase another bar. Ended up using that same premise of crickets and insects to now build an insect farm. And I wonder, they said they collect food waste, so food that people throw away. I wonder if they have to pay for that some type of way. But they collect the waste, the food waste, let the insects grow and feed off of that, and then they sell that to farmers, the insects that has bulked up from the waste. Then they sell those insects to farmers for their soil. That is a great entrepreneurial pivot type of success story, and I love it. You know, I'm so glad that he was able to still keep hold of the vision and really just parlay it to something that was way bigger and better. And so congratulations to them, and I really do hope that they continue to have success in their business. But it's definitely, and I wanted to record it and capture it because it's definitely an inspirational type of testimony for us who may have been through, you know, our third iteration of a product or service, and it's just not panning out yet. He stuck with it, I should say, and he ended up being successful. So this is great, and I hope it inspires more of us to continue going through our entrepreneurship journey, no matter what walls we hit. It's just very inspiring. So I hope you guys enjoyed that. Don't forget to hit that like button and become a subscriber if you like this content, and make sure you check us out for our other pictures.